Welcome back to Bookcast, where we bring you bestsellers in minutes.
In minutes, that's right.
And today, we're diving deep into Anne Tyler's French Braid.
Oh, this is a good one.
It's a novel that takes a unique approach to storytelling,
It really does, yeah.
starting with a wedding day that feels anything but celebratory.
Yeah, very unusual, right? To start a story with a wedding,
Yeah?
that's not exactly happy and joyous.
Right.
It's fascinating how Tyler uses the wedding as a springboard to launch us into this intricate past of this family.
Yeah.
We meet Gail, the mother of the bride,
Okay.
who is grappling with some complex emotions
Yeah.
as she watches her daughter Debbie get married.
You know, I found myself immediately drawn into Gail's perspective.
Uh-huh.
She's clearly apprehensive about this marriage,
Oh, yeah.
especially considering the groom's past infidelity.
Oh, right.
It made me think about how our own experiences as parents
Yeah,
can color the way we view our children's relationships.
that's true.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a brilliant way to introduce the central theme of how the past influences the present. You see, Gail is carrying the weight of her own marital baggage,
Right.
and it's affecting how she perceives her daughter's choices. Her ex-husband, Max,
Yes.
on the other hand, seems to have a more forgiving outlook,
Okay.
which immediately sets up an intriguing dynamic between them.
And then Tyler pulls this incredible move,
Oh, I know.
taking us back in time to Gail's own wedding day.
Yeah.
It's almost as if she's saying, hold on, before you judge Gail,
Right.
let's understand where she's coming from.
Exactly. This
Yeah.
structure, starting at the end and rewinding through time,
Right.
is key to the novel's power.
Yeah,
It mirrors how our memories work, doesn't it?
it does, yeah.
Seemingly random moments from the past can pop up
Yes.
and take on new significance as we navigate the present.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as we journey back in time with Gail, we start to uncover the layers beneath her seemingly reserved exterior. Yeah.
There's this great scene where Max meets Gail's father, who basically offers to decode his daughter's behavior.
Right.
It's a funny moment, but it also hints at the complexities Gail has always carried within her.
What stood out to me was how this backward storytelling also allows Tyler to challenge her assumptions about the characters.
Okay.
We initially see Gail and Max as a somewhat detached couple
Yeah.
at their daughter's wedding.
Right.
But as we rewind to their younger selves, we get glimpses of their passion and the hopes they once shared.
It's almost like watching a relationship in reverse.
Yeah.
Seeing how the cracks appeared and widened over time.
That's a good way to put it.
And speaking of cracks, we can't ignore the revelation of Gail's affair with Andrew,
Oh, right.
a college counselor who worked at the school where she taught.
It's interesting how Tyler portrays the affair. It's not this whirlwind romance or a scandalous secret.
Okay.
It's filled with these almost comical moments of awkwardness.
Yeah. And missed connections, making it feel very relatable.
Right.
Yeah.
It felt so human and real.
Very human.
You can sense Gail's internal struggle.
Yeah.
The pull between her love for her husband and this intense attraction to Andrew.
Right.
It makes you wonder, if we could rewind our own lives,
Oh, yeah.
would we make different choices?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a question that Tyler subtly invites us to ask throughout the novel.
Okay.
The affair, while significant, is just one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
What's equally compelling is how Tyler uses it to explore the ripple effect of choices and the lasting impact they have on relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even after the affair ends and Gail and Max divorce, there's this underlying current of connection between them.
It's in the small gestures, wouldn't you say?
I think so, yeah.
The way Max checks in on Gail's job situation or helps her with arrangements for the wedding, it speaks to a shared history, a bond that transcends their romantic involvement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this brings us to one of the book's most intriguing elements.
Okay.
Celine, the cat.
Ah, Celine.
Yes.
Initially, Gail resists taking her in. She even declares she is done with caretaking.
Okay.
But as we'll see, Celine's arrival becomes a powerful symbol of change and the unexpected turns life can take. What's so captivating about French Braid is how Tyler takes these everyday occurrences, seemingly mundane details, and imbues them with profound meaning. Take Celine, for instance. He's not just a pet. She represents a turning point for Gail.
It's true.
Yeah.
And her arrival coincides with a major upheaval in Gail's life,
Right.
losing her job at the Ashton School.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just a job loss.
Right.
It's a blow to her identity.
Precisely.
Yeah.
She's been dedicated to her work there for years. And then suddenly she's told she lacks people skills. It's ironic, considering her deep sense of responsibility, especially evident in her commitment during the COVID pandemic,
Right.
when she continued teaching in person.
I found it interesting how Tyler uses this job loss
Yeah.
to highlight Gail's personality.
Uh-huh.
She's not one for sugarcoating things.
Right.
She's straightforward,
Yeah.
and sometimes that's misconstrued.
That straightforwardness also comes out in her interactions with Max. Remember when he suggests she sell asparagus at a farmer's market?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's classic Max,
Yeah.
well-meaning,
Right.
but completely missing how his suggestions might land.
It's almost like they're speaking different languages sometimes.
It is, yeah.
Max ever the optimist,
Mm-hmm.
always looking for the silver lining,
Right.
while Gail tends to be more grounded,
Yeah.
even pessimistic.
Yeah.
It makes their dynamic so fascinating, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They're complete opposites.
Yeah.
Yet there's this undeniable connection between them, forged through years of shared experiences raising Debbie, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
It's evident in how they instinctively support each other, even amidst their bickering.
Their contrasting approaches are really highlighted
Yeah.
when Debbie calls off the wedding
Oh.
after discovering Kenneth's infidelity.
Oh, that's where the story takes a captivating turn.
He does.
You're on the edge of your seat,
Yes.
wondering how each character will react.
Gail's immediate heartbreak for Debbie is so palpable.
It is, yeah.
She's ready to fight for her daughter's happiness.
Yeah.
Furious with Kenneth.
Right.
And unable to fathom how Debbie could consider forgiveness.
Whereas Max, ever the optimist,
Right.
sees it as a hurdle,
Okay.
a setback that can be overcome.
Hmm.
It's almost as if they're reliving their own marital conflicts
Right.
through Debbie and Kenneth.
That's such a great observation.
Yeah.
It's like Gail, remembering the sting of betrayal,
Uh-huh.
wants to shield her daughter from that pain. While Max, perhaps having come to terms with his own past,
Yeah.
believes in second chances.
And this difference in perspective fuels some tense, yet humorously charged exchanges between them.
Oh.
They bicker, but their concern for Debbie shines through.
Right.
It underscores that even when we disagree on the right path, parental love runs deep.
Tyler is a master at weaving humor into these complex family dynamics.
She is.
I love the scene at the hair salon where Gail gets a cone out
Oh, yeah.
and is utterly out of her element.
That scene is priceless.
It is.
It perfectly captures Gail's character.
Yeah.
Someone so uncomfortable with the rituals of beauty and small talk. And then there's Max, worried about cat dander on his suit,
Right?
completely oblivious to the emotional storm brewing around him.
It's those little quirks.
Yeah.
Those moments of absurdity
Yeah.
that make French Braid such a delightful read. You laugh,
Yeah.
even as you're contemplating the deeper themes
Right.
of family,
Uh,
relationships,
yeah.
and the complexities of human nature.
It's as if Tyler is holding up a mirror to our own lives, reflecting the humor and heartbreak we find in the everyday.
Yeah.
There's this poignant scene at the wedding reception that really resonated with me.
Good.
Gail notices Kenneth getting teary-eyed during a speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes her question everything. If he's genuinely remorseful,
Right.
does he deserve forgiveness?
Right.
Can trust be rebuilt after infidelity?
It's a question that lingers long after the wedding.
Yeah.
Gail and Max, driving home, have this raw, honest conversation about their past,
Okay.
their regrets,
Uh-huh.
and the choices that led them to this point.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful moment.
It really speaks to the intricate nature of human relationships.
It does.
There are no easy answers,
Right.
no clear-cut solutions.
Yeah.
We're left to grapple with the messiness of it all.
And amidst that messiness,
Yeah.
Tyler offers a glimmer of hope, a sense of possibility for Gail. Remember her decision to keep Celine, the cat,
Yes.
after initially resisting?
It's a small gesture,
It is.
but signifies a willingness to open herself to new experiences,
Yeah.
embrace change,
Right.
and perhaps find a new path to happiness.
Yeah. It's a very subtle shift, but it's definitely a turning point.
That decision to keep Celine feels like a quiet turning point for Gail.
It is.
A subtle shift towards embracing the unknown.
Yeah, the ending of French Braid isn't loud or dramatic, but it's incredibly powerful. It
Right.
leaves you with this sense of peace,
Uh-huh.
a quiet acceptance of life's twists and turns,
Right.
and a hint of optimism for Gail's future.
And I love how the book's title, French Braid,
Yeah.
ties into this idea of interconnectedness.
Wow.
Just as the strands of hair woven together,
Uh-huh.
so are the lives of these characters.
Yeah.
Their stories inseparable.
Exactly.
It makes you think about the intricate tapestry
It does.
of family relationships.
It really does.
Yeah.
Tyler has this incredible ability to capture the nuances
Mm.
of family dynamics,
Right.
the unspoken tensions,
Yeah.
the shared history,
Yeah.
the ways our parents and siblings shape who we are,
Right.
even if we try to break free.
It made me reflect on my own family.
Yeah.
The things left unsaid. The assumptions we make.
Uh-huh.
The ways we both mirror and diverge from our parents.
French Braid serves as a reminder that every family has its own unique story,
Okay.
a blend of complexities and secrets.
Mm.
And sometimes the most profound discoveries come from looking back,
Yeah.
from revisiting the past with fresh eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a story that delves into the intricacies of human relationships with a touch of humor and those aha moments that make you see the world a little differently,
I like that.
French Braid should be at the top of your reading list.
I agree.
It reminds us that life isn't always about the grand events.
Right.
It's about the small moments, the seemingly insignificant choices
Right.
that ultimately weave the tapestry of who we become.
Tyler invites us to slow down, savor the details,
Okay.
and appreciate the beauty in the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
She also leaves us pondering a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
What if we could rewind our lives, revisit those pivotal moments,
Yeah.
and see them through the lens of time?
Would we make different choices? Would
Right.
we even recognize those younger versions of ourselves?
Right.
These are the questions that have lingered with me long after finishing French Braid.
It's a powerful book.
And for a book to spark such introspection,
Yeah.
that's a testament to Ann Tyler's talent as a writer.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
She manages to evoke profound emotions
Uh-huh.
and thought-provoking questions with such a light, almost effortless touch.
Well, there you have it.
There it is.
Another bestseller unpacked right here on Bookcast.
That's right.
Bestsellers in minutes.
And then it.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into French Braid
I hope so too.
and that it inspires you to explore this beautiful and thought-provoking novel for yourself.
Absolutely.
Until next time, happy reading!